Guess what time it is?
It's time for
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
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 Good morning, freaking fabulous entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
G'day, good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Entrepreneurs. I am the freaking fabulous Kat Corchado, and this is a show created for and produced by entrepreneurs. It's a safe place to ask questions and to feel like you're part of a team while building your business and having the life you desire. I am thrilled to introduce you to our hosts, Kim White and Kerry Zarb. Kim is the founder and fierce leader of the My Sexy Business team. She helps you to have a business that you own, but it doesn't own you. Kerry is the founder of Zinc Business Solutions that helps you understand your business finances and what you spend on recurring subscriptions every month. So help me give a warm welcome to Kim and Kerry.
Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Entrepreneurs. And we're so excited that you're joining us because this is going to be an amazing Friday show and it's live stream number 41. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Kerry.
Are you excited, Kim?
I'm so excited, Kerry. Cannot contain myself. 4 o'clock this morning, I was up and ready to go. So I am ready, Kerry.
Brilliant. So, Kim, you need to tell us who the show is for.
Yes, ma'am. GME is a place for entrepreneurs across the globe to unite each week. If you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, or even want to be, you are in the right place, and we are excited you have joined us today.
And Kim, we need to perhaps acknowledge what we're wearing and our little displays that we have as well.
Yes. So just full transparency, I am in my Christmas pajamas. I have on my penguin pajamas. I'm trying very hard to be very careful here. But my little penguin, it's chilling together and it has a little joy banner. And Kerry, I feel like chilling with you is always the best gift.
Oh, Kim, ditto, absolutely ditto. I don't have Christmas pajamas, but I am wearing my Santa hat and I do have my Christmas studio in play as well. And there's all kinds of things. There's elves on the shelf here somewhere. If I stoop down, there he is on top of the tree and there he is doing, he's on the grinder. Look out. Kim, you've got some special things behind you as well.
I do. I have my naughty or nice hat. I have my little lit up Christmas tree that's actually in your colors, Kerry. It's blue and purple on the inside. And then I have a gift bag that I can't get rid of because I love it so much. It's a glittery silver gift bag that Donna Bender gave me. So Donna laughs because I'll take the gift out and keep the wrapping, but it's so pretty, Kerry. It's very pretty.
It is. And Kim, do you have your mug this morning?
So I feel like I am such a repeater, but it's just one of my favorites. And it is my one I need so often from Adam again.
And Kim, I brought my Christmas mug. So this one has, hang on, let me get good lighting here. You can't really see. There's actually a little Christmas star in the bottom because if you turn it upside down, there we go. It's a Christmas tree. Yay.
So while you're drinking your coffee, Kerry, you're upside down for Christmas. But when you finish it, you
Perfect. And Kim, we have something we want to celebrate really quickly before we head into Entrepreneur Land.
We do, Kerry. And, it just happened this week. So we just want to say that it was Wednesday. But we want to play a special video for someone we love very much.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 'cause you're awesome. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday!
So we want to say out loud from all of us in the community and all of us from Good Morning Entrepreneurs, we wish Melissa Bottorff Airy, aka RMBA, the happiest of birthdays.
Happy birthday, Melissa. Oh my goodness. So good. So Kim, let's step into the first segment, which is Entrepreneur Land. And we do need to say that we have a theme today. I know it's a shock. I know it's a surprise. Today's show theme is easier.
I love this, Carrie. The easier you make things for your clients, the more business you can get. The easier your message is to understand, the more people will find you. The easier your website is to maneuver around, the more visitors stay. When things are difficult, it does not make anyone want to work with you because they don't understand what is going on. So when you make things easier for your clients, and we keep emphasizing easier, and customers, they in turn want to do business with you because it's easier for them to know that you are the solution for them. And speaking of making things easier, Carrie, let's make things easier for this entrepreneur who submitted a question. And that question is, what is the best way for me to make my business easier for my customer and clients?
Oh, Kim, this is such a great question. And I feel like so many of us have or have had these challenges. So it could be time to find out what our customers and clients need. What do you think, Kim?
Oh, I think the very best way to make things easier for your customers and clients is to actually listen, Carrie. That is one of the simplest and hardest things when we're thinking about like slowing down and really hearing what someone is saying. But when you communicate with them, listen to what they're asking. Questions are the best feedback that we can get for our business. So listen to your current customers and clients and listen to the numbers. Carrie, that's your department. But if no one is buying what you are selling, is it because no one needs what it is, or is it because you're making it too hard for them to pick you? Listen for ways to make their life easier.
Oh, Kim, I love it. So, Kim, let's make things easier for our viewers by going to our first roving reporter for our segment about Mama Entrepreneurs.
Jill Polish is the founder of Mama Outspoken, executive team leader, postpartum awareness advocate, vision board party host, event coordinator, podcast host, GME associate producer, and roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. I love that community is such a common word in business vocabulary for me, because I didn't think that it was all that necessary when I first started out in entrepreneurship. When I first started my adventure, I was completely isolated during a pandemic. It was not until after going at it alone for a few months that I fell into a community. So what's so special about having a community for either business or motherhood? Now, I love this definition I came across in my devotional. Community is having meaningful relationships where we do life together by sharing, encouraging, and serving. It's where we can be our true selves with others, share our greatest accomplishments and joys, as well as our darkest moments and failures. It's fighting the good fight and helping those around us fight it as well. In motherhood, the common phrase is, it takes a village. And I believe in business, it takes community as well. How lonely is it to go at it alone? Humans need connection. And I think many of us in these kinds of roles have felt the loneliness of going at it alone. So if you get the chance, go check out the My Sexy Business Fierce Entrepreneur Summit replay from October. We talked a lot about community and how it's been crucial in the entrepreneur adventure. I think we can all benefit from the connections we can make in the right community. Back to you, Carrie and Kim.
Thank you, Jill. Oh my goodness, Kim, on it.
She is definitely on it. Our Jillo. Making the right connections in a community can make your business adventure easier and a whole lot more fun. Carrie, we are living proof of that. All the things we do together, and our Jillo makes it easier to get clear about what we want by hosting our community vision board party. If you don't know what a vision board is or why they're so important for your life and business, no worries. Jillo makes it easier. She will take you step by step through the quick process. And our next one, Carrie, is coming up on Monday, January the 29th at 6 p.m. So at Central, got to make sure we put Central in there. So save the date on your calendar. Like it's important that you leave this year feeling confident going into the next one. The only cost is your email address so that we can send the link. But Carrie, I can't wait to update mine. What about you?
Well, Kim, you know I've done one, so I will be due for an update. So I'm excited as well. I can't wait.
Well, speaking of having a vision and making life easier, much easier, I'm going to say, let's go to our next roving reporter who is a rock star, who is in the virtual cafe, the money barista, Kerry Zarb.
Kerry Zarb is a rock star podcaster, brilliant entrepreneur, director of Zinc Business Solutions, cover girl, mastermind leader, and GME roving reporter. Let me introduce you to Kerry Zarb, the money barista. In her famous words, let's go, it's coffee time. She also says happy biz beans to you because she's a financial guru. She hosts the Money Barista podcast. She has the Money Barista Savings Tool that she created and has saved over $100,000 for this community. She also is the leader of the Money Barista Club, where she helps everybody get in control of their finances, and she's the author of the Money Barista book, All Things Money and Coffee. She loves beans of all kinds.
Welcome to the Virtual Cafe for this week's segment on business finances, and today I want to chat about finance meetings. I know what you're thinking. Only big corporations have finance meetings, and they have meetings about meetings and another meeting about the meeting. I agree. However, it's really important as a business owner, as a budding entrepreneur, that we do hold a finance meeting, even if it's just with ourselves. Take a moment to think about how you can hold your own finance meeting. When we're in control of our business finances, having a meeting is super critical. Actually sit down and look at the numbers. It'll help you understand what they mean. It'll also help you make better decisions with your money. Looking at how much is coming in, looking at how much is going out, and seeing if you have profit. Having a finance meeting will reveal the answers that you're looking for. Going back to the meeting for the meeting for the meeting, don't just have a finance meeting because I'm telling you to. And sometimes we don't need to have them too often. You might decide to schedule your finance meeting in the middle of next month, looking at this month's figures. Trust me when I say that these finance meetings, although they seem silly and you might feel a little bit strange to be having a meeting with yourself, if it's on your calendar and you commit to having a finance meeting, give yourself the opportunity to look at those numbers, see what they mean. Maybe they don't make much sense yet, but they will. The more time you spend with the numbers, the more sense that they'll make to you over a period of time. Don't put pressure on yourself to be able to make the big decisions, but start looking at the numbers to get more comfortable and start understanding them. That's all today from the Virtual Cafe. Back to you, Kim.
Oh, thank you, Carrie. And I love the quick switch of, before Christmas and after Christmas, or like during Christmas. So, Carrie, talk to me about this business meeting.
Shall we have one right now, Kim?
Let's have one right now, Carrie. We're living proof after all.
Absolutely. Well, all you need to do, and I just want to add to what I said in the video, because all you have to do is pull out your bank statement. If nothing else, pull out the bank statement and look at the line items, the ins and the outs, and just start absorbing what it says and what it means. We can keep it that simple, especially at the beginning. We don't need to overwhelm ourselves, because trust me, if it's like too scary and whatever, you won't want to do it again. And I don't want anyone to not want to continue to absorb the numbers and definitely get more comfortable with them, Kim.
So having a finance meeting can make it easier to get in control of your business finances, because it will give you a designated time to go over your beans. Carrie, I want to be you when I grow up. I'm just saying.
Well, if I ever grow up, you can be. How about that?
I love it. Love it. So I want everybody to know that, Carrie, you recently published your book, The Money Barista Business Finances Made Simple in the Virtual Cafe, which is full of great ways you can get in control of your business finances. And you added like easy to follow steps in there, and you did all kinds of things. But Carrie, can we touch on this week's podcast for the Money Barista podcast?
We can, if Kim reminds Kerry at midnight something what it was. Yes.
Well, Gary, you started sharing about the digital shoebox, and I think this is a brilliant thing, because when you talk about the meeting, Carrie, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to bring to the meeting. Is I have it all worked out. I'm going to bring my shoebox with my receipts flying out of the edges, all of this to the virtual cafe. And you have a live tour coming up where I would love for you to talk about that too, and set the stage, smoke machine, sunglasses, lights everywhere.
The sunglasses. I forgot the sunglasses. Well, Kim, the live tour is coming up in January, and I know what everyone's thinking. January's miles away. Well, no, it's actually not far away. By the time we all get through our festive season, hopefully have a little bit of a break, January's going to be here like lickety-split. It's just like literally around the corner. And I'm excited for this January's live tour, Kim, because we're going to hop into the virtual cafe and we're going to go over the Money Barista savings tool, because I know there's still more savings out there. And what we do with that tool is look at our recurring transactions, subscriptions, trials, things that we're getting charged for that we've forgotten about, and there's money to be saved. So this awesome tool has been shared across the community and beyond, and the savings just keeps on growing. So everyone's welcome to join us here in the, well, it won't be a Christmas cafe. It'll be less Christmassy come January. And let's go through this tool, show you how to use it, and start saving some money. Yay.
So this community has already saved over $116,000, y'all. I'm just saying, you want to be at the live tour and know how you can too, because it is free. Like, we want to say that it is free. So, Carrie, any final thoughts before we go to our next roving reporter?
Yes, I've got one more thing to add, Kim. With the festive season ahead, I want people, anyone tuning in that's thinking about their business finances, do as much as you can now, but take a break. Actually take a break from all those numbers, and perhaps if you're still a little bit uncomfortable in that space, take a break from it. So hopefully everyone gets to put their feet up and enjoy their festive season.
Love it, Carrie. Thank you so much. And there are ways that we struggle through the festive season. And there is such a, I'm going to call it a duality because that's what our birthday girl, Melissa Botto-Ferry, calls it. But there's such a duality. And I think that we need to go to our next roving reporter who is making life for this season a little easier for those who have lost a loved one and are struggling. So let's go to our next roving reporter, Carrie.
Melissa Botto-Ferry is a podcast host, founder of The Leftover Pieces, grief and suicide loss educator, support group leader, certified grief companion, creator of Because They Lived Legacy Project, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. So, as the Grace and Space expert here at Good Morning Entrepreneurs, I want to wrap up the holiday series that I've been doing on talking about how to survive the holidays with all of the tough things that come our way, with ending today and talking about the duality of traditions and specifically how they tie to legacy. And just follow me. This may seem a little bit odd to start with, but traditions are often this warm and fuzzy memory that's kind of rolled into something that we look forward to doing, right? It's something like decorating the Christmas cookies with certain people, or I know families that get together and have big giant tamale rolling parties at the holidays. It may be cooking or making your mom's special recipe with your mom, or even a particular white elephant gift exchange or something like that. And what I want to say is that I know sometimes what happens with these traditions is that once mom's gone, or once grandma or grandpa are no longer a part of the tradition, or even in my family, now that I'm less a child, my son died. And so we have one less person in our family, which makes all of these traditions seem so much harder. What I want to do is challenge you to cross over into the legacy space and realize that once somebody's gone, we oftentimes seem to want to quit doing that activity or tradition and replace it with something else because it feels too painful to continue it. What I want to encourage you to do is consider the legacy behind it. Consider continuing that tradition, especially in a way that honors the person that's gone, because this is part of their legacy and part of how you keep them with you and remember them. And I know sometimes, at least initially, that feels harder, but I promise it will actually help in the long run. And have you thought about your own legacy and traditions that you're setting so that once you're gone, your legacy can live on? It's a good time of year to think about this for many reasons. I wish you all the most peaceful holiday season and the best and most bright new year. Back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Thank you, Melissa.
Oh my goodness. So Melissa is absolutely creating a legacy, Carrie. I love that she just says things out loud. Some of us struggle through the holidays because we are missing a loved one. For me, I miss my son. He's been gone 22 years, Carrie, but Christmas doesn't have the same oomph to it once you lose someone and your memory changes of things. So I think creating a legacy is so important. And she is doing that, but she's also holding conversations that are really hard. She's just our say it out loud girl, is what I'm going to say. Her podcast, The Leftover Pieces, Suicide Loss Conversations, that's the name of the podcast. She wishes it wasn't necessary, Carrie. That's the biggest thing. But with over 100,000 downloads and thousands of listeners each week and still growing, it's proof that it's needed. And we just want to say out loud, we want you to connect with someone. If you are struggling, please reach out and don't do it alone, because that is just really hard during the festive season. So thank you, Melissa, for supporting fellow grievers in such a huge way. And thank you for your message this morning to remind everyone to consider the legacy we're leaving and the legacy that's been left for us.
I agree. Thank you, Melissa. And thank you, Kim, for adding all of that as well. So, Kim, what do you say we make fitness a little easier for our viewers today and go to our segment on health and wellness for entrepreneurs.
I think that's a great idea, Carrie.
The freaking fabulous Kat Corchado, proud US Air Force veteran, health and wellness professional, founder of Small Space Pilates, podcast host, published author, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. Hi, everybody. We're going to continue with our progression of balance work. I do want to tell you, as a side note, that it's better to balance on a bare floor and in bare feet or with socks. So notice I don't have shoes on. Sometimes the carpeting can get in the way of you actually feeling your feet on the surface and actually helping you to maintain your balance. So that's why I have this trusty chair here to help me out if I need it. Now we're going to increase the balance a little bit. And in fact, it's going to be a little bit harder on you, but still easy. So what I want you to do is bring one foot, whatever foot, you know what, I'm changing feet. So we're going to increase the challenge here just a little bit. So whichever foot feels best for you, and I'm balancing on the foot that I feel good on, you're going to bring your leg up. Okay, so let me see, put it over here so you can see it. But I actually want you to just hold it and squeeze. So notice I'm not here, I'm here. And press in. Use your stomach and just feel this. You might feel yourself wobbling a little bit, that's okay. Now, you feel pretty good, you feel a little stable. Notice your foot's kind of figuring out what you're trying to do. Now try to let go and hold. Woo. Okay, it's hard for me too, but I am on this carpet. So it's a nice way to say, wow, my balance is getting better. Your balance changes from day to day also, from hour to hour. So if your balance is really off in the morning, maybe you should wait till later in the day to practice your balance and make you feel good while you're doing it. So until further ado, back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Thank you, Kat. Oh my goodness, I'm loving the balancing that Kat's bringing us, Kim. It's just amazing.
It is so good, Carrie. So working on your balance now will make it easier for you to stay upright when you are older. And I think Kat makes fitness so much easier because through Small Space Pilates, which is her community of women who are putting in the work, but they're, and I'm going to stop saying they because it's we. I'm in that community as well. And we can do it from our homes. Like, we don't have to get dressed up. We don't have to do any of the things. And I think the comfort of our home makes it more enticing, Carrie. I want to say that. But I also am learning that if I put that work in now, physically put that work in, guess what? I'm turning 57 in a few weeks, and I can keep physically moving forward and doing what I want. I don't want to stop doing what I want. And Kat says all the time to us, Carrie, she believes that everyone has a right to feel good in their body. And if you don't feel good in your body, or if you want to feel better in your body, Kat offers a free week of like the community if you want to try it out and see if you like it or if Kat is the answer. I'm going to tell you right now, Kat is the answer for me because she will kick my booty, and she keeps that. I can't even talk right now, Carrie. Kat puts a beautiful smile on her face and then kicks your booty and makes you like work hard, and it is lovely.
Love it. So, Kim, let's continue to make things easier for our viewers today and go to our next segment with a roving reporter on entrepreneurship later in life.
Yvonne Marchese, age agitator, podcast host, community builder, branding photographer, published author, event speaker, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. This is Yvonne Marchese coming to you as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. I'm your resident age agitator here to talk about midlife entrepreneurship. And I want to talk about a little trick that I have that helps me to deal with all the ups and downs of being an entrepreneur. In fact, this little trip, I would have to say it set me down the road to becoming an entrepreneur. That little trick is getting up early in the morning and doing a little morning routine that includes meditation and exercise. A morning routine that includes meditation and exercise can have a number of benefits for midlife entrepreneurs. If you're worried about a little bit of brain fog that could be happening as you get older, engaging in meditation and exercise early in the morning can help your focus and mental clarity for strategic thinking and decision making that you need to have as an entrepreneur. It can also enhance your energy levels. It helps with stress reduction, increased productivity, physical well-being, because if you're moving your body every day, you're going to have the physical benefits of that. You're going to also have strengthened resilience. That is something I can speak to personally that's been a benefit of instituting a daily morning routine. And those are all things that you need as an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship is no joke. It's going to throw all kinds of stuff at you that are challenges. So give it a try. Set your alarm a little bit earlier tomorrow and do 5 minutes of meditation and even 15 minutes of exercise, or as my friend Kat Corchado likes to say, 11 minutes can make a difference. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. That's all for now. Back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Thank you, Yvonne. Oh my goodness, Kim, so true.
Well, Carrie, if you take time to start a morning routine, it can be easier for you to get your day started off in a productive way. I might have danced a little too much in my morning routine this morning because I am obviously struggling with some words today. But Yvonne is making things easier to age playfully because she just released a very fun book called In Full Bloom, A Guide to Aging Playfully. Excuse me, Carrie. It might be small in size, but it's big in ideas, and it's made to be kept, near you so that you can pull it up and open it to the beautiful pictures. It's encouraging. It has so many great questions in it and makes you think. So I feel like it is such a great gift idea. If you haven't gotten something for someone that you want something very special for, this is the book to get. It's called In Full Bloom. Just want to say it one more time. And Carrie, I have to let go a little rogue here. Sorry, Adam. But we are a community of, masterminders. So our mastermind community, and masterminders, yes, is a word we use. We're here to be living proof of what is possible and make things easier because we are better together. Remember my Christmas pajamas, we are together. And our last two roving reporters, which were Kat and Yvonne, so they're known around the world, Carrie, as the Salty Sisters. And there is a reason for that, y'all. And they're hosting a holiday show today at 11 a.m. Central that you don't want to miss. Now, Carrie, I know you're going to be sleeping because that is the middle of the night for you. But they're going to bring on their first guest, and I'm really excited. I'm going to be there, Carrie. Jennifer Polt of Making Up for Lost Time is going to be there. And I have heard, Carrie, rumor has it, Carrie, she is a beauty and style coach and influencer who brings humor and panache to everything she touches. And she's supposed to be helping us all figure out live today, Carrie, live today, the age-old question, what should I wear to that holiday party? So I'm excited, Carrie. I think I needed her to come and help me before I wore my Christmas pajamas live today. But
yes.
Carrie, when you wake up, like later tonight, which is our later tonight, you're early in the morning, you need to go watch the recording of it. And everybody who can be there live, please come and join because I can't wait to see what she has to say about how I can dress up for my holiday parties.
Oh, I needed Jennifer like an hour and a half ago. So, yeah. Oh, I'll definitely catch the replay, Kim. And I'm liking this rumor that you're bringing to the table here. This is sounding pretty spicy. So I definitely think if you are awake, unlike myself, please tune in to the Salty Sisters.
We love our salty sisters.
We do. And you are tuning in to Good Morning Entrepreneurs, and we will be back in 1 minute after this quick commercial.
This show is sponsored by
Groundwork Brigade Mastermind. Are you an entrepreneur who is focused on making an impact,
but you haven't figured out how to make an income doing it?
We spent years trying to figure out how to do both.
And we realized the business adventure is not a one-size-fits-all. I'm Kim White. I'm the founder and fierce leader of the My Sexy Business team.
And I'm Kerry Zarb, Aussie bucket of swearing sunshine.
And she's a brilliant entrepreneur, by the way.
We both understand how it feels to believe we are the only ones who can't figure things out.
So we decided to join forces so we could get in the trenches with you.
We lead a very special mastermind group so you can be confident in strategically implementing
the right things in the right order so that you too can get the best possible results.
We cover a variety of topics based on what you need,
including building a business that you own and doesn't own you.
We even address themes like social media strategy and simple tech solutions.
If you would like to meet other entrepreneurs who are living proof of what is possible,
come and join us at Groundwork Brigade Mastermind Open House.
Welcome back, and thank you for being here with us on this amazing Friday. We have so much more show for you, the entrepreneur, and today's common theme is easier. Easier, Kim. It's all about being easier.
So I'm going to go a little rogue here, Carrie, and we're going to make it again. Like, this is what happens when I get up and have a dance party early in the morning. So I might have forgotten to share the slide for the Salty Sisters holiday. There we go. Thank you, Adam, for rescuing us and helping us be able to share this. So I just want to go back for just a second because we had this beautiful visual. Adam got ready and then I forgot to say something about it. So thank you, Adam, for rescuing me live. Y'all, this is why he is the Producer of the Year 2023 MSBI Awards. For real, he won that award. And this is like an example of why, Carrie. He's always taking care of us. So
yes.
We just want to say quickly, GME is for you if you are feeling alone on this business adventure. If you're stuck or overwhelmed and don't know which way to go, you're in the right place. We are being messy out loud. You all can see how it goes. We are living proof that things are possible, that you can do things messy and still have a great outcome. So I want to say that, and we want to remind everyone, Carrie, that if you have a show or a podcast, or you have something that you're doing, you can sponsor your own self. And every time we play our commercial, we're so excited. And it's not as much excitement about bragging. It's exciting because we're able to be that living proof, Carrie. So I want to say all those things out loud. And I want to say that open house for Groundwork Brigade Mastermind is when we come back from our holiday. It is the first week of January. So I don't want anyone to miss out on having it on their calendar and having it, be ready. Carrie, we're covering mapping right out of the gate in January. It's going to be a big deal, and we're going to make it easier. so that everyone can be confident in knowing that they're doing the right things in the right order and moving the needle in their business for 2024.
Oh, love it, Kim. Love it. So let's keep making things easier for our viewers today and go to our next roving reporter on our segment for Organising for Entrepreneurs.
Melissa Stetcher is a professional organiser, published author, community leader, owner of Hopeful Simplicity and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. It's Melissa at Hopeful Simplicity coming to you as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. So we've been talking about my favorite part, the sorting. Sorting is organizing things into maintainable homes, right? So probably looking around your office, you might be the only one in there. So we're going to focus on your style and your space to set things up for your success. Now, we last talked about macro organizing. So I want to talk about the opposite of that, which is micro organizing. That's me in most of my office spaces. Papers, the office supplies, even the electronic files are very micro sorted. So if you are like, what does that even mean? What is something you want to find in one simple step? I want to go there, I want to open it, and poof, there it is. That's bills for me. Like, I don't want to dig through the box to find the one piece of paper that I'm looking for. It's also my favorite pen. I don't want to go somewhere and have to look for it because then I'm frustrated. So micro sorting, it's probably more steps to put something away. It's 30 extra seconds to put something away so you don't have to find it later. Like, I just want to go one step retrieval. That's the difference. That's a big difference between macro and micro sorting. Macro is one step put away. Micro, which we're talking about today, is a one-step retrieval. It's also a very detailed system in most spaces. Think of a file cabinet. A lot of the times, if you're a micro organizer and you're using a file cabinet, you're going to have the box or the drawer with multiple files inside. It's not a one drop spot. It's a one retrieval spot. So I know when I go to my drawer, if I go to bills, it's going to have my pay bills in there, right? Or if I go to my client file, Smith, it's going to be right there in S. Because I'm a very micro organizer when it comes to wanting to find things, especially client things and office things, quickly. If I'm on the phone with a client and they're like, oh, what about this? Done, found it. I don't want to dig for it. I don't want to waste the extra time at the end. So look around your office. Let me know, what's a small space that you're a micro organizer in? And that's it for me today. Until next time, stay hopeful, everybody. It's back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Thank you, Melissa.
So having a one-step put-away system can make it easier for you to clean up your desk at night, giving you more time to yourself. Izzy really does make organizing easier because of her monthly organizing group. She's our organizing queen, y'all. Her next group meeting is Wednesday, December 20th, which is next Wednesday coming up at 5 p.m. Central. And Carrie, Izzy's made a big difference in my organizing. She has definitely rocked my world.
Oh, love it, Kim. So, Kim, let's go to our next roving reporter and make it easy to have living proof conversations for entrepreneurs.
Linda Bonney is a published author, conversationalist, writer, storyteller, podcast host, production manager, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. I wanted to come to you today in this very fine morning to talk about how we can use emotion in our storytelling. Now, as humans, we are emotional beings. And while we may approach entrepreneurship in a somewhat logical manner, we need to remember that we do have emotions which will pop up, especially if we have a large event or moment in our life. I know Princess Kim refers to it as the melty moment, which often happens after these moments arise, such as writing a book or a successful launch or getting your first sale, maybe. It seems like out of nowhere we get hit with these emotions, and at times it might feel like it's a bit too much. Using emotion in storytelling allows us to be relatable, allows us to show that we are human. And while I really believe there needs to be a bit of a balance in that, it can really help us to express what we are feeling or experiencing and help others realize that too. Using emotion in storytelling means that we are not just stating the facts. It means that we can express ourselves in a creative way. It means that we can add the humanness in the people to our story. What sort of emotions do you think are positive and worthwhile in your storytelling? Have a think about that for the rest of the day, and I wish you a very wonderful week. That's it for now. Back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Thank you, Linda.
So I think this is a great one, Kerry, because Linda uses emotion in storytelling through her podcast, Stories with the Sunday Roast, and the 2 narrative books she has parlayed that podcast into. So if you have not heard Stories with the Sunday Roast, please go check out her podcast.
Absolutely, Kim, and available on your favourite podcatcher. Anywhere you tune into podcasts, you can catch Stories with the Sunday Roast. Thank you, Kim. So let's continue to make things easier for our viewers and go to our next roving reporter for a segment on helping entrepreneurs be findable online.
Denise Malaya, findability queen, tech simplifier, game show host, published author, website builder, founder of M Media Group and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. Good morning, entrepreneurs. Today, I'm going to ask you the question, are you leading them to you? And before we begin, I just want to say, as entrepreneurs, we wear many, many hats. And sometimes those hats fall off, right? So our list of things to accomplish is huge, it's long, and ever growing. We have great fun. We create and accomplish a lot of things, but it never ends, right? It's natural to not be able to keep up with every single detail. So recently, I looked at my own LinkedIn profile. I was going there to get the link for some reason, and I had an old website address on my profile in my contact info. Wow. So then I went to Facebook and Instagram to check and see if it was correct there, and it was, but then I found I hadn't been keeping up with my direct messages from people. So we want our potential customers and clients to find us, to reach us. We want to move them along in their journey. We want to keep them happy and satisfied. We never want to leave them in the dark or at a dead end. It's very, very frustrating. So I've resolved over this holiday season that I am going to visit all my platforms outside of my website and make sure the information's up to date in Clubhouse, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever I have content. And my message this week is really a suggestion that you could do the same and check that you are leading people to you in everywhere that you put your content out there so that they can find you. We don't want to leave them in a fog and confused. We want them to be able to get to you if they reach a link or a place where they think they want to find you. And we do this because we want you to be findable. If they can't find you, they can't do business with you. Back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Thank you, Denise. Kim, that was a great suggestion.
Very good. Denise is our findability queen, y'all. And she is famous the world over for making things easier for all of us. So if you don't already have her copy of her newly published book, Be Findable, if they can't find you, they can't do business with you, you need to grab that copy and gift it to yourself to make your business easier to be findable online, Kerry.
I love that, Kim. You just gave me permission to buy myself presents. Yay! Well, Kim, let's continue to make things easier for this holiday season and go to our next roving reporter. Or is that Mrs. Claus filling in for our segment on surprise and delight marketing?
Donna Bender is a certified givologist, branded product specialist, corporate marketing trainer, creator of The Giving Plan, show host, published author, and GME roving reporter.
It was a month of client cheer, gifts all over the place, gratitude and thanks to be delivered for our clients to embrace, handwritten notes with goodwill in each line, in hopes that our clients would continue to shine. Corporate team members were snug in their chairs, having finished their training on building relationships beyond just office affairs. A giving plan was the reason. We created client lists, budgets, spreadsheets, and charts. The purpose was how showing appreciation increases business, which always warms my heart. When all of a sudden I heard a loud hum, I sprang from my desk to see where it came from. I ran to my office because it sounded like a crash. And there on my computer was an email that made my heart flash. The words on the screen were so lively and warm, from a client expressing how much we transformed their business, their goals, their dreams we'd enhanced. So much gratitude flowed. It made my heart dance. I sat down at my desk and started to reply. I will admit I was a little melty. I cannot lie. For in every relationship, big or small, gratitude's the catalyst that grows them all. And one by one, before my eyes, they jumped off the page. Had I won a prize? Now testimonials, now referrals, now requests to place new orders, on thankfulness, on gratitude, on appreciation, on reorders. My message has been, give without expectation, with no strings attached. And by giving gifts that are thoughtful, meaningful, memorable, and useful, they will keep you unmatched. I am passionate in finding the best products and gifts for you to give in this way. But remember, messaging goes beyond just a company logo. To me, it's about who will I inspire today? With my new book in hand, The Art of Giveology, I have been asked to share what's next year looks like for me. Working with entrepreneurs and corporate clients is my specialty, and working more with their younger teams would be my ultimate legacy. As I sit back in my chair with a heart full of glee, I know showing gratitude is the answer and my secret recipe. Client relationships will always be your true guiding light. So remember to thank them when no one else is by using surprise and delight. And from the bottom of my heart and with all of my might, I wish you a happy, healthy holiday season, and to all, a good night.
Oh my goodness, that was brilliant.
That was a surprise and delight for you, Carrie. You hadn't seen it yet, and so it's very exciting. And who knew Santa was a givologist? Like, that's the thing. So if you haven't gotten Donna's book, The Art of Giveology, I think that is a powerful thing when Santa recommends something, but that is worth going back and listening again because it is so cute. And so we're living proof, Carrie, and I'm just going to go like rogue really quickly because our show is timed and we have to be out on time. So we're going to skip the commercial and we're going to go straight to our next roving reporter, Carrie, if that's okay with you.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Kim. We are so in sync, and our next roving reporter, to make things easier again, is our segment on entrepreneurs in entertainment.
Adam Rothenberg is a media personality, interview king, clubhouse manager, published author, event coordinator, red carpet correspondent, GME associate producer, and roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. It's Adam, and I am back in the closet for yet another behind the curtain story. And today I want to talk about my 2015 interview with Daphne Rubin Vega, Katie Huffman, and Kenyon Phillips. They're all theater performers. They've been in stuff on TV. And in 2015, Kenyon was doing a show down at Joe's Pub, which is one of New York City's most premier and historic cabaret spaces. And Katie and Daphne were part of the show. Well, the amazing thing about this interview is that we got to film it in Daphne's New York City apartment. It was incredible. I remember getting there early with my cameraman, and when I walked into her apartment, I was like, oh my God, I didn't know apartments like this existed in New York City. It was spacious, it had charm, it had character. And one of the most exciting things about the interview is that I felt like we all got along as if we had been lifelong friends. Now, Katie and Daphne, I had known for several years prior to this interview, but Kenyon, it was my first time meeting, but we all got along so well. It really was just like a group of friends getting together and hanging out. So that is today's Behind the Curtain story. It's back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Thank you, Adam.
I'm so sorry. We are not laughing at Adam. Adam,
No.
please just come to stage with us. Let's make it really simple because I failed at the plan. Can you share your picture while I try to get myself together?
I would be happy to. Oh my gosh. So this is me, Daphne Rubin Vega, Kenyon Phillips, and Katie Huffman. We are here at Daphne's apartment. Oh my God, we had so much fun. I think you could tell from the picture just how much fun we had. It's one that I just continue to think about, and I really felt like I was recording with friends.
Oh my goodness. That is awesome, Adam. And I am giggling because you have such a great segment. We wait every week to hear your juicy behind the curtain story. And just to be totally transparent and living proof again, Adam is the producer. He gives us instructions. So I just put my Santa hat on that has my fun little thing, and it looked like a horn coming out like a unicorn because I put it on crooked and I couldn't get myself together. So we're just going to be transparent about it, Adam.
Oh my God, it was so, watching it from the green room, it was so funny because I saw you rushing to get it on. The segment was coming to an end and it was just like, no, it's not happening. It's not as easy as just putting a headband on.
So tell us quickly your story about your outfit, because Carrie and I have talked about ours and we were trying to be fun, but anyway, some of us have issues.
This is my ugly Hanukkah sweater. So it has the menorah presents, the Jewish star, and then I have my menorah. I guess they're not antlers because it's not from a reindeer, but my menorah is coming out of my head. So there's light shining everywhere.
I love it.
Apparently, I have on my buffalo plaid unicorn horn, depending on which way I put it on, y'all. So we want to take this last couple of minutes, and I'm going to say this out loud. We have just nixed Princess Speak for today. We will resume when we come back, but we feel like it is necessary and our privilege and honor to say thank you to everyone. So I would like to take that time to do that, Adam. And this is not a joke. Adam really did win Producer of the Year for 2023. This is another example of why, because he can't get Carrie and I to do what we're supposed to do when we're supposed to do it. So, Adam, thank you. I feel like this whole year is dedicated to you and all the things you have done to make this show possible, to bring us all together and do the things we need to do. And we want to say out loud, thank you for all you have done. We want to say out loud to everyone who watches the show weekly how grateful we are for you. And just, you all have made our 2023 epic, and we thank you for it. So we love you all. Happy holidays.
And I need to give a very special shout out to all the roving reporters who have been contributing their segments every week. You have been rocking it. We couldn't do the show without you. And I am so grateful to have such an amazing team, where community, and I can't thank you all enough.
And a special thank you to Jillo as well.
Oh my God, our Jillo. We love you, Jillo. And I could not produce this show without you. And to our executive producers, Kim and Kerry, we are so grateful to you, leading the show every week and helping make all of the very important decisions to keep the show going. So thank you. very much.
So you get a thank you, and you get a thank you, and you get a thank you, and we love you all.
Happy
Oh my
holidays.
God, wait a minute. I got lost where we are. Oh my God. Oh man, here we go.
Join us next Friday at 7 a.m. Central.
This is the team signing off for Good Morning Entrepreneurs.